Hey, I'm Brian from BMAComics.com, and this is your weekly video where we take a look at the new comics coming out next and every new comic book day. And today we're going to take a look at the new comics for Wednesday, January. The war with Atlantis has begun, and Atlantis' first targets are the heroes of Atlas. Find out what is next for the Son of Venom and the Son of the Goblin in the aftermath of absolute carnage. Just when they thought they would have peace, the gods of Olympus have come to upset the balance of the galaxy, and who better to defend us? If they can stand to gods. There are a couple of variants on this one. I'm not sure which is my favorite cover. Let me know which is yours. The past catches up to the present and the future is at stake, as chaos reigns as a result of Sonya's attempt to keep Colin Gath from resurrecting himself. About 2 weeks before the movie comes out is a comic about the Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn. It contains 3 new short stories and some reprints of older Birds of Prey comics. Captain America is about to be faced with another of the secrets of the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane. To gain excitement for the new movie coming out this year, we take a look at the Ghostbusters during their first year. Captain Marvel continues to hunt and take down the Avengers. Question is, will she succeed in defeating them in time? Can T'Challa turn his back on the ancestors to save the people of Wakanda? Well, this is the aftermath of the big reveal from the last issue, and it's pushed the Fantastic Four to change their morals this time. J. Jonah Jameson is starting a podcast, and he's gonna have Spider-Man as his first guest. Rogue is locked in a mysterious coffin, while Apocalypse performs a ritual leading to the Throne of Power changing hands. What are the Marauders gonna do? They're trapped between the forces of Madripoor and the Black King's machinations. In this final issue, Moon Knight, Agnes, and Kane make it to Conan to join the fight against the gods. Lex Luthor is on the hunt for the Batman who laughs. He has met along the way a lot of the infected. What is to keep Lex on his mission and stop him from becoming infected himself? A personal attack on Bruce Wayne may have just revealed the murderer Batman has been hunting. But who is he and what is he doing in Gotham City? These last 2 variants from DC are really nice. I like the dark realistic feel of them. Speaking of variants, this Matina variant is not one of my favorites. This issue, however, we find the Riddler may have uncovered the reason why he is being targeted. But the question is, was he the real target? The numbering has changed as Wonder Woman hits issue number 750. Some of the best modern Wonder Woman writers will be on this oversized issue, and we can look forward to a new direction coming from this. Let me know which decade's variant is your favorite. Find out what happens the day after Superman reveals his identity. Maybe Superman for president? The 7th member of the Shazam family has been chosen. Now they will need to hurry and defeat the Monster Society. Now that the Red Hood and the Outlaws are back together, you'd think they could just pick up where they left off. But so much has changed since then, including the new generation Outlaw. While we don't know who Batwoman is yet, she is searching for Blight to save Terry's body. No problem, Blight will come to her, and her identity will be revealed. Batgirl needs a break to catch her breath, but the Maker comes to Gotham, and she's on duty again to stop him. John has found the cause of the magical madness slaughtering gang members on Peckham Rye. Colonel 86, the malfunctioning supercomputer that still thinks it's 1986, has taken over the world. As its obsolete memory creates one disaster after another, the Wonder Twins must team up with Philo and Polymath to stop it. Rookie Green Lantern Joe Moline is having a hard time protecting the city of Enduring, and a protest over the right to feel is getting ready to become a riot. OMAC makes an appearance in this, but it is Gold who has gained sentience and is threatening to do the same to the rest of the Metalmen. Batman and Superman must find the infected and the Batman who laughs to stop this. The detective after Tim is a sorcerer. Tim needs to decide if he can trust her, because he won't be able to escape her for long, and he's gonna need help stopping his doppelganger. Is June Branch a woman fighting for her life, or a deranged axe murderer with a basket full of paranoid fantasies? This is a question the police need to answer. Daffy Duck stressed out? Say it isn't so. Daffy heads to a resort for some rest and relaxation, but a familiar face on the premises may provide the exact opposite of the experience Daffy's hoping to find. Secrets Batman didn't even know about the Wayne family are revealed, and Harley is faced with an impossible choice. Nicholas Rader sees Abel's potential and makes him an offer. As Andy and Niles' war against human trafficking escalates, their adversary is ultimately revealed. This is set to be a movie starring Charlize Theron and Kiki Layne. Austin, Texas is a flashpoint of variant activity, but Charlie's got a secret so big it could shut the rebellion down before it even starts. With hardcore tech in the hands of terrorists, Agent Drake must make a deal with America's most wanted before more innocents die. Even as Loretta and her family wearily follow Grandpa Judd into the dark alleys of New York City's Chinatown in search of a cure, her daughter Meg is beginning to embrace her burgeoning transformation. I don't have a cover to show you for this because it's a secret, but this issue, the new Messiah is a girl who grew up in a compound surrounded by believers, but when she notices she doesn't have the powers she should, she runs away and the soldiers of the Antichrist chase. After a shocking betrayal, the Omega Rangers are forced to return to Earth and reveal their identities to the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But can either team of Power Rangers survive the truth? The battle between the Turtles and the Triceratons comes to a head. Good thing Raphael has his Foot Clan there to help. Although it might not be his Foot Clan much longer if Pimiko, Shredder's daughter, has anything to say about it. Stephen and Connie discover that books around the library have disappeared. It's up to the two of them to confront the worm-like, corrupted gem responsible for the dastardly crime, and maybe learn about gem history while they're at it. The Lumberjanes head deeper into the woods. They're joined by an unexpected figure from camp director Rosie's past. Long-held secrets are revealed about the history of the Lumberjanes, the founding of the camp, and even the origins of the forest itself. VAMPIRELLA is on vacation with Benny the Witch, and Voodoo King becomes obsessed with making her his queen. After brokering a reluctant peace with the Alliance, Mal is awarded the position of sheriff of a small outer sector. Never one to play by the rules, Mal sees this as an opportunity to play Robin Hood. But when a serial killer shows up on the frontier, Mal realizes he might be in over his head. With the fate of the world in the balance, Duncan must finally accept his role in the larger story. Boone Diaz comes face to face with the diabolical intelligence behind all his hardships. But this time, he must confront his own failings in order to succeed against an old enemy and save Ether. Jerry Bartman must put down the bottle long enough to fight the supernatural beasts and her most frightening foe, her past. Desperate Denny definitely doubles down on doing demonic deeds to distract the dastardly deviants demanding his death. During this, detectives dare to dive deep into Denny's divine delinquencies. Oh, Denny. The four robots search for a way to break the kill lock, and their only clue is a bot known as the Exile, supposed to be the creator of the lock and keeper of its secrets. Shadow says his goodbyes and makes peace with a world that has changed forever in the final issue of this series. The mask calls out to the minds of those previously under its control to stop Big Head and the chaos that follows. I have nothing to say about this one. If you want to know how this miniseries ends, you're just gonna have to read it. Dejay is an outcast, but her family is a target now, and she must find the answer to Barsoom's impending doom before it's too late for her, her family, or her world. This is a high-action, groovy issue with justice being served all over. As if a supernatural murder mystery wasn't enough trouble, Arthur Wellesley must deal with a talking crow and magical crone. After a thrilling encounter with Donatine, Eva finds herself becoming more interested in his macabre tastes. As the murderer draws her deeper into the world, what parts of herself is Eva willing to give up to get closer, and will she miss them when she's done? Outside of the village, life is no fairy tale, and Ansel has learned this the hard way. Betrayed by one of his traveling companions, Ansel finds himself at the mercy of Hans and Greta. He needs to escape before the worst happens, but the siblings have a story for him, and the truth is more gruesome than he could have imagined. When painfully shy Marble Pie tries to make friends at school, she ends up panicking and agreeing to throw a party instead, which never ends well. Uncle Scrooge continues to tell tales. In this he tells the story of how he earned his 7th million, and also 2 other stories titled The Only Thing I Fear and Generosity. There you have it, a look at the new comics coming out next week's New Comic Book Day. Subscribe for weekly looks at the comic book releases for New Comic Book Day, and let me know in the comments which books you're looking forward to. Thanks for watching this video, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Brian out.